As a child, one of my favorite go-to sweetmeats or desserts used to be raspberry jelly and cream. Being the youngest and having two elder sisters, somewhere down the line, they actually figured out that that was the easiest way to have me bribed, because me, very nosy, used to actually get into finding out their trade secrets. While that dessert was always created as a novelty, at times it was always created as a boost to getting things done by me. My mother, being the lady that she was, used to always ensure that I got it only after I did something great. In today's cooking, I'm going to take on my version of a raspberry jelly laden with loads of berries, loads of wine, coming together with a slight sense of vanilla. Let's get to cooking it. Starting off this gorgeous yesteryear nostalgia in the making jelly, I've got about 600 mils of a good white wine, preferably a Chardonnay. It really works well and brings out the fruitiness of the entire jelly. To that, I'm taking 200 grams of frozen blackberries, and I'm just going to allow them to steep in it and stain the entire mix. Along with that goes in 200 grams of fresh strawberries, just to steep in as well. And about 100 grams of blueberries. We're just going to allow all the berries to steep into this Chardonnay, giving it that beautiful ruby red color, and get ready to creating it. So an hour in and we are going to be ready. Over here, as I am using a Chardonnay white wine, you can go right ahead and use a root beer. You can also use some ginger ale or some tonic water to actually achieve the same result. With this fruit steeping in for a good 1 hour, I must confess I left it for another half an hour longer as I was busy playing with Zia and Zoe. I'm just going to take out the fruit, the berries rather, and allow them to sit in a bowl. Now, while the wine has absorbed most of the flavor of the berries also are so laden with the Chardonnay that at times, like a cook's treat, it's best suited to enjoy it with a scoop of vanilla ice cream. This goes straight into my saucepan to create the perfect and softest of jellies. Blooming gelatin is really simple. While I'm using gelatin, you can go right ahead and use a veg product like an agar-agar. I've just taken about 15 grams of this and I'm putting it in about 30 ml of water, and we're just going to allow it to bloom for a good 15 minutes till we get to creating our emulsion for the jelly on the other side. With this done, we're going to take a vanilla pod. Now this pod is one of my priceless possessions in the kitchen and I never ever waste it. We're just going to slit it and drop it straight into my poaching liquor out here. Sweetening this 600 mils of Chardonnay requires about 60 grams of the finest of castor sugars going in, and we're just going to allow it to simmer and stir occasionally every now and then till it steeps and gets gorgeous. Having allowed this vanilla pod to steep in this wine liquor of mine, perfect for the jelly, we're not going to discard this because this is one of my most prized possessions. I'm just going to dry it out and put it straight into a pot of sugar and create the most perfect of vanilla sugars. With this coming to a good 70 degrees where you can see steam coming out and our gelatin has bloomed really well, we just drop that in and mix it up so that it emulsifies really well. Do not be alarmed by any sediments that you see in this crystal clear jelly, because that's just the overall goodness that the wild berries have brought to this entire dessert. With this coming to a near simmer, I'm just going to switch off the flame and allow it to come down to room temperature. Clumsy me is going to drop everything when I pour it to set, so we're just going to turn it into a jug, easy to pour. All we're going to do here is take these assorted wine-laced berries and just put them in the bowl. This is perfect. It has all the different assorted berries going in. I'm going to reserve some for me to enjoy with my ice cream later though, but some for everyone to enjoy as well. Just put the berries in. A mix of blackberries, blueberry and strawberries coming together. With this coming to near room temperature, it's nice subtle warmth that comes about and very scented and laden. We're just going to pour it over the beautiful berries out here. In this goes carefully to chill. Now the proof of a jelly is always in the tasting, and this is my cook's treat. So here we have it, my very berry wine laden jelly ready to be enjoyed. The flavors of the berry along with the strawberry and the blackberry come through really well with the Chardonnay. And this pairs, as always, gorgeously with this beautiful heavy fat cream. I hope you enjoyed creating this with me. Don't forget to try it out, share loads of love by hitting on the like button. And as I always say, don't forget to subscribe.